Good morning, Denise here, Junk Journal Junkie UK. Just popping on to do a quick flower fairy ephemera video with you. I'm making ephemera for the shop and for the giveaway, so I'll be putting them into little packs with stuff that I've made previously and sorting them out, but I just need to get a few done. Thought you might like to come along and join me. So this is my tin with all my flower fairy ephemera in it. I've also brought along, it's just a bit of a masterboard. Well, this, I'm going to make one of these. I made this earlier and then thought, oh, that's come out really nice. I'll make another one and they can go in a couple of packs. I've got all sorts of bits with me. I'll show you as I go along. I think that'll be the easiest thing. So hello, good morning, hope you're all well. Welcome to all my new subscribers. It's lovely to have you along. And hi guys, welcome to all of you that have been with me throughout. So this is a jam cover label, which I've actually had in my drawer at home a long time, a pack of them, from when we used to make jams and marmalades and lemon curd and things like that. And when I looked at them and saw the back, I thought, oh, what lovely texture and colour and quite nice thick. So obviously they've been acquired now for junk journaling. Okay, so it was really easy. All I did was stamp some of my floral stamps on the back, cut out a flower fairy picture and put a label on. It's as easy as that. So want something to stamp on that's okay for you to see. Probably won't go over it, but let me have a quick look at this. Sure there's no swear words in it or anything unsavoury. Don't think so. Okay, I'll cover it over anyway. So it's a really quick and easy one, this one. So I used my Stays On black. It's just really for background. And I haven't chosen a picture for this one yet. I'm just going to stamp and then see what we've got. So I just did 2 or 3 random stamps. Not exactly in the middle, but near the middle, some of them. Because I don't know where my picture's going to go. I must admit, it's nice to have the stamps out again. I do love using them. They get neglected sometimes. I'm going to do a few bits with my stamps, I think, once I get home and sorted, because I am at the caravan. Those of you who have been with me a while know that I come every couple of weeks or so for a 3 or 4 day, sometimes 5 day stay. Oops, excuse the rattle of the tin there. I'm gonna have another one of that one because I like it, and they won't all be showing. So some off the edge, yeah, some in the middle. I think that'll be enough. If I have to add another one when I've chosen the image, I can. I don't want to overdo it. They will only be peeping out here and there over the side. Okay, so I think there's enough in here now for it not to blind you. So, but I do want to pick the bottom for some of the bigger ones. Isn't she beautiful? She definitely needs to be on a bookmark, I think. That one. I've got something in mind for that. I won't share it with you right now. She's a possibility, quite like her. She might be too big, but I really like her. Or we could go with one of the ones from the, maybe not, but I'll get it out to see, from the CD-ROM. Okay, we'll choose from those, I think. Like I say, it's just going to be a quick and easy. Oh, she is quite nice on there, actually. Put another one next to it. Yeah, for something a little bit different. Yeah, I don't dislike her. I might come back to her. That's the other one, the orangey one. Yeah, she looks like she's looking down and doing something, so I think she probably won't go on there. She needs something else on with her. She would go on, but I'd have to lose some of her lovely flowers, which I don't. I think I'm going to go with this one, make it slightly different this time. Yeah, was easy, wasn't it? So let's just get some. I'm just going to go around the edge of it ever so lightly with some vintage photo, just in case there's any white, but I don't particularly want to grungy up the edges. Yeah, there's a bit there, look. So it's vintage photo and there's green, as you can see on my dauber, so yeah. It's just covering up those whites, which is what I wanted. Excuse me, I'm a little bit croaky this morning. It is 9 in the morning. I haven't just got up. I haven't particularly been talking, so my voice isn't, it's not used up yet. Yeah, do we want her at an angle? No, I think because she's a, right, let's get it straight, because she is a, what's the word? Yes, here we go. She's in a shape that is not symmetrical. What do you call it when it, it is symmetrical, isn't it? Because she's not, she wouldn't turn once and be the same shape. Just noticed she's longer than she is wide. So symmetrical was the word I was looking for. Thank goodness. Because she's symmetrical, she needs to be in the middle. Well, the middle as much as I can do middle. Oh, and I don't have cloths with me. That's not good, is it? Oh, bear with me a minute, I may have one I can see. I do. Might be a little bit late for that, but oh no, there's a bit come out now, look. At least I've got one now. Semi-prepared then. It was nearly in where I needed it, wasn't it? I'm just checking if you're in good view there. Yep, you're okay. And then some kind of a label, maybe. Or maybe something else, I don't know. Do I want the same label? Oops, that's it, throw them everywhere. Luckily they were in a pot. So this is what I've got with me. Field notes. Oh, there's a nice blank one. That's an Artie May. No, it's not, it's an Artie Maze. Okay, I'm just quickly scanning through, see if there's anything else. You've probably seen them 100 times before. There wasn't anything there particularly dragging me in. So this is my little box that I normally have all my tickets in. No. Don't think there is anything particularly. Got lots of little Tracy labels in there. Moments. No. Tickets. Oops. Kisses. Oops, not. Hopeful, courageous. Oh, dance. She might look a bit like she's dancing. Too small. They're just not the right colours, those, are they? Heavenly, that's too small. Goodness me. They're fighting me. Moments, field notes, no. Oh, there's a bigger dance one. What do we think to that? Let's just cut it down. I'm not sure about the colour. I'll cut it down and ink it up and see. Sorry, I've got to cut it under my nose. Oops. See what it looks like then. Oh, it's quite nice actually on her rather than on that card. Let's have a look. Oh, I only cut 3 of the 4 corners off. Ah, yeah, I like it over there. Okay, good. Oh dear, I didn't put the pin back in my glue. Yeah, so they're very similar, but quite different, those two, which I like. I don't like making 2 things the same. It doesn't feel like art then, it just feels like mass production. Yeah, I really like that, actually. More than I thought I would with that label. Yeah. Love the border around her. Super. Okay, so we've got 2 of those. Now the next thing I'm going to do is a bit of a steel idea. And I have to apologise to Tanya for this, because I did ask her what she was going to do with something, but I had no idea what to do with. And she told me. And I was hoping by now that she'd have done it. Well, she maybe has, but not shown it, so that I could do mine, but she hasn't done it yet. But so I just have to say, this idea started with Tanya at Tatty Treasures. I hope she doesn't mind me doing it. So I said to her, what are you going to do with all these pages from your fairy book when you've cut your fairies out? And she said, oh, I think I might fussy cut some fairies and use the book as a background for some tags, the pages. So I thought, oh, well, that sounds like a good idea, rather than wasting all the pages or just using them for collage or gluing on, even things like that. And I was just messing about with them, and I've come up with these pictures, which is from, I don't know, I can't remember which book it was from now. It was one that I got from a charity shop anyway, and the pages had little holes through them, so you could see the picture on the next page through them. So there was a lot I couldn't use, but I popped it on there to see what it would look like, because it says something about rows behind. And then I thought, what lovely tuck if I just do it on the 2 sides. And obviously it's a little bit taller there, but I don't want to cut it off. Thought I might just stick it on the 2 sides. I'm going to leave that side now in case I want to fold it over and make it a tuck like that, a flip like that, or cut it off and stick it on the page. I don't know, but I am just going to glue it down on this page as a tuck, and then, oops, that is another piece done. So thank you, Tanya, for your inspiration there. That was brilliant. I'm sure whatever Tanya makes will be different anyway, but she certainly set the seed of creativity with the page in my mind. Yeah, like I say, that I might score down there. I haven't got my scoreboard with me. Might score down there and make it a tuck, because it's got the lovely poem on the back again. And then, if somebody buys it in the pack, they could either decide to back it for journaling or just leave it as the poem. Obviously, I'll pop something in there as well. Okay, so I've got 2 of those, because I had another one that I liked. Now, I don't know if this flower fairy, or if I put my other ones there, I don't know if this is Canterbury Bells, but I love him. And it does say something in here about fairy in your purple hat, little fairy, tell us that. And I thought, well, he's little and he's got a purple hat, so perhaps it is him, but we'll see. It might not be, but I'm going to put him on there. And the same thing, yeah, just across that bottom there. Doubted myself then for a minute. And again, I'm not going to do any more to it, so it could be further embellished by whoever owns it. So they could put lace, tickets, labels, other ephemera, bumblebees, butterflies, dragonflies on the page. And again, I'm not going to decide whether it's going to be a tuck or not yet. I just wanted to show you them really and get them glued down so I could play with them. Okay, lovely. See how quick they're coming along. Now I have got here the rest of the board that we made together, the master board that I made with the Flower Fairies paper and other bits and pieces. And I said they would make nice journal cards, and here's a tag. So let's find some Flower Fairies out of here and see what we can do. All the big ones to the top now. Love that. Love her. Love them all really. So that's a dragonfly that I think I got from Tanya in some Happy Mail. I just thought it went with the Flower Fairies, so I've put it in with the Flower Fairy Ephemera. Right, let's just have a few bits out. And put the big ones away for now. And there, that's it. So, the tag. Have a look what we got out. Put them up there. Cute fella. That's out of that same book that those two, these came out of. Little bits, these legless fairies, I'm going to have to find something to do with them. A couple more of those. Oh, sweet little Candy Tuft, let's leave her out. I don't think we want the buttercups today. Oops, I still haven't put the pin in that glue. I hope you can hear me okay. I don't have my microphone with me today. I wasn't really going to film much while I was here. Well, I'm not going to do a lot, but I'm kind of addicted. I don't feel my day's complete if I haven't come on and done a video, so I hope you'll excuse it if you can't hear me as well as normal. That might be a blessing for some of you. Right, what am I doing? I was looking at these. So when I'm talking, I don't know what I'm up to. Oh, I really wanted some more. Is there some more on here? There's one. Some more of the actual decoupage ones. Let's have a look. Well, actually, he would go on there, wouldn't he? Move these to one side for now. Yeah, so this is going to be a tag, obviously. Let's turn the book that way and then. In fact, I don't even know why I'm on that book. I'm sure you don't want to look at it. I like that butterfly that's attached to him there. Oh, that is the self-same butterfly that we stuck on the tag. That was good. Happy accident. Yeah, I think we'll have him down there. And I just saw a little, have I lost it now? I saw a little word that fluttered out. Yeah, I think it's gone. Oh, it's here. Magical. Yeah, let's make it tag shaped at the top, and then I won't put anything where I'm going to stick a word and chop it off. I have to say it's an absolutely beautiful day today, and we will, when I finish this, be going out somewhere for a bit of a day out. I think I told you we were going a couple of days ago to an antiques fair, and much to my husband's, well, annoyance really, he'd got the date wrong and the antiques fair wasn't on, but we did go. I think that over there on that blank piece. Yeah, I like it. We did go to a local market at well, it's a really huge caravan park holiday home complex near us, called Skirlington Market, and it's a big sprawling, well, for us, kind of hodgepodge of a market and a car boot. Nothing really much there, to be honest, but there was one stall where there was a lady who was selling homemade cards and things. She was a crafter. Well, her husband was doing it actually. She wasn't very well, and she'd gone to sit in the car, which was a shame, because she had all sorts of bags of stuff. But I came away with a card, and it turns out that they're from this town that our caravan is in, so that's handy. And I did buy a couple of CD-ROMs. Crafter's Companion, yeah. Getting addicted to them now, aren't I? And when you buy them second hand, they're such a bargain, really. And you know, just like when you buy digitals online, you can print forevermore once you've got them. So I bought one with Christmas bits on, the snowman and the snow dog. And I can't remember all the others, but quite a few Christmas bits on. And then I bought another one that had vintage travel. Now, I don't have my PC here, so I can't look at them until I get home, but they were sealed and new, so I only paid a couple of quid for each of them. So that was my interesting little buy. Not as good as the antiques fair, but you know. We're here on holiday-ish. Husband off out for the day. It was lovely. Yep. Okay, and we already backed that, if you remember, so just thinking, I think I will probably put a hole in with a crocodile and thread some lace or something through, but again, I'm not going to do that on camera. Just want to build this stash. I'll just brought you along while I build this stash up a bit. Okay, so that just happened to be sat on there. Do I like it? I think I do. No. It's a nice big journal card, and that is quite a big piece. I was hoping not to cut up. Yeah, I'm not going to mess anymore. I'm just going to put that on. Probably have something label-wise up there. Excuse the cars banging. I think the neighbours are going out for the day with their children. Hopefully it'll be gone in a moment. This is the problem with these books. They have such beautiful images both sides. We have that problem with all the books. There we are, he's going. Right, where did I have it? Over there? Do you know, it was like, it was just built to fit that. Love that big, is it a tulip? I think it's a tulip. Yeah, beautiful. Just have a little look. Got that lovely buttercup paper under it there, wasn't it? I think I just need my completely plain labels. I do need to download some more labels actually. I am at the moment going through the Etsy shops looking for something to just catch my eye label wise. No, I don't think there's anything in there that's going to. And I don't want to put that on just for the sake of it. No, I'll hang on and say, because if I do, where's the pin out of that glue? If I do get something and download it, I'll wish I'd put it on there. Well, not if I do, because I will when I do. If I do it on time, I guess. Just thinking it for you to see, but I will be sewing round it. That one. Oh, I like this. They're just coming together so easy, aren't they? I'm getting quite a pile. Like these two. What have I got? This. Is that it? These. Let's have a look. Put them there. Oh, he is going to fit on one of these, isn't he? Well, that one needs to go that way because of buttercup, so it looks like you're going to go on here, mister. Which way around do I want you? See, that masterboard has just come in brilliant. Oh, I even like the way the flowers go over that joined piece there. Wow. Oh, not quite. So I had to move it over to fit on the bottom. But still, is he hanging over the top a touch? Oh, the tiniest of touches. I don't think just trimming it will do. I might have to take a millimetre off the bottom, which is a shame because it's the bottom of the book page, so it's straight. And it may not be when I've finished with it. Let's see if that made the difference. Oh, I've got a little flower for it. Oh, I was going to say they're upside down, but they're not. They're going in all directions. Oh, over there a little bit. If I put you right in that corner. Yes, you will. No, you won't. Oh, never mind. Let's get him down because I do like him on there. And like I say, I don't want this to be a really, really long video. I do hope you're filming. Yes, you are. I don't know if you can hear lovely seagull's song out there. After the thunderstorms and rain of last week, it's bizarre. It's more like August today than it has been for a while. So it might be sun loungers out later on when we get back. A bit of sea air and sunshine does you the world of good. I've been sorting out my let's have a little bit of a brayer on there. Stick the ends down. Been sorting out my scrap boxes while I'm here. In fact, it was so full. It had the one scrap box that those of you who are with me regular know. It was so full that it had book pages and all sorts in it. So I made a scrappy dappy journal out of it, which I might share with you one of these fine days, and then sorted the rest into 2 boxes, card and paper. Okay, so they're so beautiful, I just don't want to put anything on them. I'm not going to put anything on it for now. Again, I'm going to wait and see what labels I download, and I'm going to sew him round. It's a nice strong card because he's out of that masterboard. Okay, now this one's already got the flower fairy on it. I don't think we want to. Then we could, let's cut this off. These little green bits off and see. Sorry, it's so small, I had to have it close up to me. We've got a lot of different flowers going on there though, haven't we? To be honest with it, does it even need another flower fairy on it with her? It's a bit postcardy looking, isn't it? I'm wondering if a stamp or something up there. No, I've got stamps with me, but sorry, I'm looking in this again. I don't know if I want a real stamp or a pretend stamp thing. I'll leave that out in case we use it imminently. Those are my labels. There's nothing stamped looking in there, I don't think. No. Now, what did I do with? Just bear with me a minute. Yes. What about a bee? Does that look a bit like a stamp? Does a little bit, doesn't it? This one's inking round because it's the little white bit there. I'm covering those fairies over again, aren't I? Maybe if I bring it in a little bit, so just get a... Yeah, I just want something across here then. But we don't want her, do we? I don't want a butterfly and a bee. What's these flowers? Oh, I did just say we had lots of flowers. Don't dislike them though. Quite liked them down there. What do we think? I think I'm going to do it. I definitely like the bee up there. And obviously if I get some labels, I don't want them on every piece that I make, so I want to leave this one as well for a maybe label. Right, where did we go there? Yeah, I'm quite pleased actually, because this is the very last piece out of the masterboard. And I often, when I make a masterboard and cut it up, the last piece is usually an odd shape or not really not really any good for anything, or often, not always. Yeah, I'm just going to put that up there, and I must put the pin back in my glitter glue this time, because I've got away with it so far, but I'm going to come unstuck, if you pardon the pun, one of these days. So that's just a bit of it is off one of the flower fairies. I think it's the one I probably put on that first jam jar label. It was a bit big and I had to cut a piece off. Yeah, it is, look. I think it was down here. So every piece has come in, that's good. Right, and again I'll sew round it. I'll just ink it up now to make it look, frame it a little bit. Right, we are getting, I've still got a couple of pieces here that I want to make as well. But these are pieces that I've kind of organised without you, so let's have a look and look at them all. So I've got, oh look, I was lying, this is the last little bit of the masterboard. I had that little square piece cut off, can't remember when I cut it off, but it was in one of the videos, and I thought, now what am I going to do with that? It's just a square piece, so I'm just going to put on one of those. And this was a small piece I might put somewhere. Let's have a look where. Maybe just joining those, yeah. And I don't know what it'll be. It might just be a tag in a pocket or something like that, little card in a pocket. It wants sewing round, and obviously it wants straightening up on the chopper, which you don't have with me right now. So let's just ink and stick it down. And sometimes it's these little pieces that you just throw together and you're not sure about that end up being the best bits as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to it as it goes along its journey in my mind. But for now we'll just stick some bits on. And let it keep growing. Right, do we want that attached to all of them? Yeah, quite like it touching them all. I'm not going to ink that. So this is from like the decoupage bits of fairies, embossed, a bit of an emboss on it. Which way did I have it at? Can't remember, probably not. I'm not going to ink that or anything, I'm just the edge, because it wants cutting and all sorts, and it's not a finished project but product. But you can see where it's going. And then these two. So this was just when I was doing my scrap box out. It's just a tiny piece of wallpaper. Don't know if you remember, I did something with it. My sister actually brought this wallpaper. She got it from the shop as a sample. It's beautiful. She got it just for me. Don't know if you can see. It's like got glitter in it. And I just popped her on and thought, what could she be? And I'm thinking, if I put her on and sew around her, she could be a topper for something. A notebook, a journal, I don't know. But I thought it uses both pieces up. So again, not a finished piece, but something in the making. I think it would be a nice topper on something. Maybe a mini journal, or like I say, a notebook, on a big tag, but I'm just going to stick her on and leave her, just so that the idea's started. Yeah, I think with some big stitching around it. Maybe even some big hand stitching in big white stitches, I don't know, we'll see. I think she might need fabric tack on her. I'll leave her a few minutes and see, but I think she will. And then this one. So again, this has been kicking around in my scrap box for ages. This was also in the scrap box. So I thought, let's get it used before it gets spoiled, this piece. And obviously this came straight to mind, these square pieces, which are from the CD-ROM again. So I thought we'll just put her on there, back it onto that, and then decide if we're going to trim it, or just colour this in, or just, I think lace all the way around it might be nice actually. So again, it won't be a finished product, I'm just going to put it down and see what it becomes. I thought you might like to just see it as I was finishing it, rather than me just present you with the final project at the end. You'd be like, I wish I knew how you made that. Wish you'd shared it with us. So I've shared the making but not the thought process, because that just came, a lot of it just came as I was tidying, just playing with little bits. I'm not sure now what I need to stick this on with. All I know is I need to get it straight. I think let's put the lid in that art glitter glue. The lid in it, or even the pin in it. Right, shall I be brave and go? I think fabric tack's going to be the best, but it can be a bit gloopy and I don't want it on that window. But I will get a chance to move it a little bit, which I don't think I will with the art glitter glue. I suppose if it does get spoiled, I've not lost anything with the window here. Seeing as it has been kicking around for like months, not just weeks. Right, I have got some little dots on the card to help me go straight, which was a great help. I mean, I don't dislike the brown card colour, to be honest, with all the bright. Yeah, I mean, obviously I will trim the pink back. Whether I'll trim it off completely, I don't know. I think I just need to leave that and let it either set or not. So yeah, I'll trim it back uniformly, but I think I might leave the pink showing because I like it. So obviously it's just a card. It could be a topper as well. A topper, or, you know, just a card. You pop some journaling on the back. We'll see. So we'll see what those three become. I think that's all I'm doing with you today. I've got one other piece here that I made without you. Oops, that's my glue. So it's just on a piece of craft card. Just a little flower fair and some collage thing. Needs sewing round. So these are all going to become something, but are not anything yet. And these are the ones that we've done together. So that's the one I made off camera and that one on. Can you see those? Yes. Yeah, I'm really pleased with those. They'll make good toppers, wouldn't they? Yeah. Sorry, you could hear the cogs whirring then. And then they stole an idea from Tanya. Sorry. So a tuck, might glue a bit more of that in actually, so it's more of a tuck. And a tuck pocket there. Thank you, Tanya, because I love how they came out. Do you know, I'm thinking I could stencil some, yeah, I think a bit of stenciling around there would be nice as well. So they're a product not finished yet. Let's have a not finished pile. with it because he wants a hole and some lace in him, so we'll put him on the not finished pile. I guess they're all going on the not finished pile because I want sewing round. Yeah, I like that. Looks a bit like a postcard. It's just a journal card sewn round. And this cute little cheeky chap. Tall tag. Not cutting it off though, again, once sewing round. And this beautiful, I love like the fairy dust. Now I'm thinking I've got some stickles at home that would go nice on there. And that one's sewing around, so I might do that as well. So, kind of done but not finished. Lovely. So, that's all I've got to share with you today. Thank you. You've kept me company and I love it. I will just quickly show you what I've done in my scrap. So you see, even I've taken all the stuff out. So this one now is like plain pieces for collage. Fancy bits of paper, so like tissue, vellum. Yeah, what are those called? Doilies, music paper. So it's all paper, and then I've still got my little scrappy bag, which has, look how much I've used out of that, it's nearly gone. And then just some bigger scraps, but not a lot. I really don't have too much scrappy paper. And I just took all the card, the stiff card out of it, and put it into this one. Oh, I forgot about that. I found that while I was tidying it out. I thought I'd used all that. It's a piece of card that I dyed. I loved it. I used it in my very first flower fairy journal. It's just gorgeous with flower fairies on. I might pull that out. I might have to stick something on that. So yeah, smaller bits of card, medium bits. Yeah, so a really thick book page. So cardstock really. So room to grow. Okay, thanks ever so much. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, please. Chat to me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe if you haven't. It'd help my channel grow no end. And above all, have a lovely, lovely day. And I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.